By my lights, I can do better.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Esports Monies, ESM, Mac10, whatever you want to call me, and welcome to my new and improved guide to jungling Sven. The speed of the video is turned up slightly faster than usual because it's a relatively simple guide. We've only made a few slight changes in terms of mechanics, but again, I felt like it deserved its own new video because it has been 2 patches since I released my last Sven jungling guide, and because there have been some significant changes to the jungle since then. So back in the day, you would get a Quelling Blade and an Iron Talon because the bonus damage stacked. The passive stacked, and that was incredible. That was awesome. I really missed that. But that's besides the point. This time, you are also dealing with twice as many creeps that give you 80% of the original experience. So because Sven has pretty decent wave clear, this doesn't hurt him too badly. He's still a decent jungler. In fact, he may be better than he was before if you're good enough with the hero, which I... Probably not. I would say I'm about equivalent in this patch as I was previously. There's more money on the map, but you have to be good enough to get it. I'm getting sidetracked. Anyway, Iron Talon tangos. You're going to queue up a Stout Shield and a Salve, and you're going to have those shipped out to you as soon as you have money for both. So you're going to have to borrow the courier. Next, you're going to get a Morbid Mask for your Mask of Madness. Mask of Madness is an awesome item on the hero. So you could get a Hand of Midas if you really want farm, or you could get Midas and then Mask of Madness. But the thing is, you don't really need the Midas. You're going to be farming super quickly because you do massive amounts of AoE damage with your right clicks, and it only costs you 25 mana. So you're going to get the Mask of Madness, and then you're going to farm yourself to as many items as you can in a short period of time without letting your teammates down too much in terms of being AFK farming. So the build that we're going to go here skill-wise is we're going to max our W, our Great Cleave, as quickly as possible. Once we have that maxed out, you have the issue of your side skills. Now I would say 100% of the time you should have at least 1 point in your E and 1 point in your Q. But which one do you put those extra points in? Which do you max after Great Cleave? So your Q stuns for 2 seconds, it has a constant cooldown across all levels, and the only thing that changes when you put more points into it is the amount of damage it does, and it's AoE magic damage, and you're pretty much a... The idea of Sven is to right-click people down. So when you stun them, they're held in place for 2 seconds. That 2 seconds that you're holding them in place is not going to increase by putting more points into the skill. So you don't have to do this, but I would strongly suggest maxing your E after you max your W if you're going for this build, and really for most builds, because of the fact that you get movement speed and you get armor, and your cooldown gets reduced every single time you put points into it. So you always have the same cooldown even when you put more points into your stun, but when you put more points into your E, you get a shorter cooldown. And movement speed also helps you catch heroes. It also allows you to escape from heroes more easily. You're giving yourself more movement across the map, and you can actually spam the ability because it only costs 25 mana. If you put more points into your Q, you're banking more strongly on using the Q to deal damage and kill heroes. That's a very, very, very large amount of mana for a hero like Sven. Additionally, you are kind of AFK farming the entire game because that's the way that this guide works. That's one of the benefits of Mask of Madness. You're killing ancients, you can fight, and that skill I would argue is still better for fighting than maxing your Q, but you're here to farm, and that's going to help you move around and farm the map really, really quickly. So all in all, I would say max your E, max your W, then your E, keep a value point in your Q, and get your ult at all the standard times. In terms of talents, well, you can go ahead and get the mana at level 10 if you want, but that's really for more if you're going to max your Q and you're relying on that to do damage. Because if you're tread toggling, and treads are the item that I get immediately after Mask of Madness, I'm good on mana if I tread toggle, because I'm only spending 25 and 25 mana whenever I'm using an ability, because I'm holding the stun unless I have a kill once I've finished the initial jungling stage, and I'm using the E, which is 25 mana, and then Mask of Madness, which is 25 mana, so very, very low cost that can almost be entirely negated just by effectively tread toggling. So that's pretty much it. That's my game plan for Sven. The item that you almost 100% of the time should get immediately after treads is your Echo Saber. It's going to help hold people together, hold people in place. It's going to help you clear creeps and attack faster, and it's going to help with those serious mana issues I've just been rambling on about. So thank you guys so much for watching this guide. I hope that you enjoyed it and found it helpful. And yeah, get out there and jungle some Sven. Should be a pretty straightforward guide, and the hero is a blast to play. Have a lovely day, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Esports Monies, ESM, Mac10, whatever you want to call me, and thank you for watching that video. If you liked that content, don't forget to hit the like button. If you want to see more content from me, hit the subscribe button. There's actually a little bell icon next to the subscribe button, and if you hit that button, then whenever you have YouTube open and I go online or post a video or really do anything, you'll get a little update from me. If you want to support the channel further, there are Amazon affiliate links in the video description below for pretty much every single piece of hardware in my computer. Additionally, there's also an Amazon referral link for Amazon Prime, so whenever you use that to get an Amazon Prime membership, you support the channel at no additional cost to you. So thank you very much, guys, and have a wonderful day.